guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to YouTube channel mine. In this video, I follow you for study with me in chapter 1. And the material is radians and degrees. Likely for convert from radians to degrees and the degrees to radians. Okay, say you have a circle and you already know one full circle is 360 degrees. So if you start at one point at 0 degrees and you move counterclockwise around the circle, and the circle is 360 degrees. Because a quarter of the way is 90 degrees and halfway is 180 degrees and 3/4 of the way is 270 degrees and all the way is around is 360 degrees. 60 degrees. Now if you're doing this is radians, the angles will be different, the word has P in them. So you could transform 0 radians. Move counterclockwise and full circle for radians is 2 pi. 2 pi. Instead of 360 radians. So a quarter of the way around is the pi over 2 angle. Halfway round pi, 3/4 of the way around is 3/2 pi, and all the way around is 2 pi. So this is a very important. The equivalent is the same as 2 pi, and you have this. What the 360 degrees equals 2 pi. You're going to use this when you convert from radians to degrees or degrees to radians. But first you can simplify this, and what people typically do is divide by 2 and actually use a conversion equation for 180 divided 2 and 2 pi divided 2 is pi. So when you convert from radians to degrees, you're going to be using 1 to factors. You'll either use p over 180 p over 100 degrees. You'll multiply by that conversion factor to get radians. Blah blah blah. Multiply p over 180 degrees. And to get degrees, you can blah 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 multiply 180 over pi. Okay. So now let me show you examples of how to convert from degrees to radians and radians to degrees. But before the examples for the radians and degrees, I remember triangle, cosine of the triangle. For the you search sinus and cosinus, cosines, And we have the problem. Can you try this? Find the cosine of the angles. Find cos A and cos Y and the triangle below. So first we can to find x. What x? X squared equals square root of 12 squared minus 8 squared equals square root 121 minus 64 equals square root 57, and we have x is square root of 57, and we can, and the formula cos A equals adjacent over hypotenuse, and we have adjacent is 8 and hypotenuse is 12, and we have the cos A is 8 over 12. And for the search cos y, this is, and we have x is square root of 57 and the hypotenuse is 12, so we have cos y is square root of 57 over 12. And yep, it is true. So now let me show you examples of how to convert radians to degrees and to convert degrees to radians. And the first, we convert to degrees. Number 1 is pi over 6 is same to 1 over 6 pi multiply or times 180 over pi, and we have pi. Can we we have to 1 times 180 over 6 equals 30 degrees, and this is 30 degrees. And for number 2 is minus 5 over 6 pi is the same 23 over 6 pi multiply 180 over pi is the same with the 22 multiply 180 over 6, and 22 times 180 is 4140 over 6, and we have to minus 690 minus 690. I can write this. So for the 3 equation is the 30 degrees, and this is a minus what I forget. Oh, minus 600. Yep, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Degrees. 690 degrees. For the number 3, we have 3 over 4 pi is the same with 15 over 4 pi times 180 over pi is the same with 15 times 180 over 4 equals to 2700 equals, yep, we have 675. Okay, so the last question in the convert to degrees, we have a minus 1 over 4 pi equals or the same with minus 5 over 4 pi times 180 for pi equals minus 5 times 1 over 180 is 900 and we over 4 and equals to minus 225. So we can say, okay, 30 is true, minus 690 is true, and 675 is true, and the minus 225 is true. So then I have too many equation, and you guys you can help me for the answer this equation. So number 1 is 7 over 10 pi equals or the same with 1 multiplied to 10 and plus 7 is 17 over 10 pi 2 times 180 over pi equals to 17 times 180 over 10 and equals to 3060 over 10, and the answer is sorry. And finally, this question and answer to 306. And sorry. And the number 2, we have to 23 over 36 pi at the same with 23 times to 180 over 336 equals to 4100 and 100 and 40 over 36. And the answer is 115. Number 3, we have to wow, 2 12 4 sorry, over over is 11 equals to 35 over 11 times 180 for pi, and if the sum is 35 times 180 equals to 6,300 over 11. And finally is answer to 525. Yoo-hoo! And the last equation is minus 3 over 5 pi equals to minus 18 over 5 times 180 equals to minus equals to minus 18 times 180 over 5, and equals to of the same is minus 3,240 over 5, and this is degrees. So, and finally is minus 6048. Wow! And the answer is, yep, we have to all true. For the next question, convert to radians from the degrees to radians. For the first equation, we have to 60 degrees. What's blah 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 radians? Okay. First, we have to 60 and we can times 2 pi over 180, and we have to 60 over 180 pi, and the answer is 1 over 3 pi. 1 over 3 pi radian. And the number 2 is 114 degrees blah 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 radian. Okay, we have to 114 times 2 pi over 180 equals to 114 over 180 pi, and equals to sorry if it's speaker tadi not so bad. And yep, for the next question, you have to 114 degrees equals to 114 times 2 pi over 180 equals to 114 equal 114 over 180 pi equals to 57/90 and equals to, we have to divide it 3, and finally is 19/pi, and is number 2, we have to 232 degrees equals to 232 times pi over 180 equals to 232 over 180 pi, and is same to 116/90. And finally we have to 58/45, and this is the divided for 4, yeah. So 5 or 2. This is divided 2. We have to 45. Okay, and last we have to minus 50 equals to minus 50 times the pi over 180 equals to minus 50 over 100 pi equals to 5 over 18 pi. Okay, 4 we have to, wow, and we all through. So next question. Oh my god. For the first equation is 30 degrees equals to 30 times pi over 180 equals to 30 over 180 pi is divided to 30 is 1, and divided to 30 is 6, and finally answer is 1/6 pi. And to number 2 we have to minus 240 degrees equals to minus 240 times pi over 180 and equals to minus 240 over 180 pi, and this is the same is minus 4/3 pi, and this is a divided 6, and this is a 0 we can, and 80 is divided to 6. And the number 3 we have to 315 degrees and equals to 315 degrees equals to pi over 180 equals to 315 over 315 over 180 pi, and this is the same is 63 over 36 and equals to 7/4. It is divided 9 pi. Don't forget. And the last equation is 540 degrees equals to 540 degrees times 2 pi over 180 equals to 540 over 18 is equals to 3 pi. And yep, all this true. Okay. Oh my god. So I hope this video help you understand how to convert from degrees to radians and radians to degrees. And thank you for attention, and who knows, maybe one day you will be stuck on islands without a calculator. In this video, it's okay, you don't have to like math, but you can like my video. So if you did, please click like or subscribe, and bye bye, see you again. And I'm Novita from Universitas Muhammadiyah, Profesor Dr. Hamka. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.